And for our next breath, we're going to work with the breath of genius. And with the breath of genius, we're just gently breathing in and out through the nose, if that's available to you. Gently through the mouth if it's not. And what we're doing is we're weaving together the energy between our cauldron of warming at the base of our torso, our cauldron of motion around about our chest and heart space, and our cauldron of wisdom in the kind of third eye forehead region. And what we're weaving together is our instinct in our lower cauldron, our intuition in our middle cauldron, and then our inspiration in the upper cauldron. And you could maybe imagine it like sewing or weaving, pulling in a golden thread as we move through those cauldrons. So we're going to start by pulling up the energy from the earth. So that's where our golden thread begins, in the earth. And we're going to breathe into the front of our cauldron of warming, and then breathe out through the back of our cauldron of warming, as if we've taken the thread through. And then we're going to breathe in through the back of our cauldron of motion, and out through the front of our cauldron of motion, and so on. So follow my voice for the first couple of rounds and see how you get on. So on your next exhale, just soften at the bottom of the breath. Just hold and pause for a while. And then breathing in to the front of your belly. Breathing out the back of your belly. The thread moving around to the back of your heart. And breathing in through the back of your heart. And breathing out through the front of the heart. The thread moving round and breathing in through the front of your top of your head, and breathing out through the back of the top of the head up to the skies. And the breath coming back down, breathing in to the front of the top of your head, out through the back of the top of your head. The thread curling around as you breathe in through the back of your heart and out through the back of your heart. The thread circling around, breathing in through the front of your belly, out through the back of your belly, and down to earth again. And that is one breath. Let's do it again. Breathing in from the earth up into your cauldron of warming. Breathing out through the back of the cauldron of warming, the thread threading around to the back of your cauldron of motion, and breathing in. And breathing out through the front of your cauldron of motion, the breath and the thread circling around as you breathe in then into your cauldron of wisdom, out through the back of the cauldron of wisdom and up into the heavens. And then breathing in from the sky into the front of the cauldron of warming, cauldron of wisdom. And breathing out of the back of the cauldron of wisdom, and the golden thread curling around down to your cauldron of motion and breathing in through the back of the cauldron of motion, out through the front of the cauldron of motion and around once again to the front of your cauldron of warming, out through the back of the cauldron of warming, and then down to the earth once again. And for the rest of this track, before we move into silence, just allowing the breath to weave through the cauldrons, softly and gently in your own time. When you get down to the earth again and you take your last exhale back into the earth, just allowing the focus to fall away and your breath to return to its natural rhythm as we move into the silence.
And as the bird song begins, just reflecting on what that first silence had for you. How did it feel? Did it feel really long and like it would never end? Maybe it was over in a blink. I'm just noticing that.